I'm Joe, and I want to show you the Fort Washington State Park day use area and their Wissahickon Creek here. After that big storm we had first week of October 2010, and the creek is enormous here, man. It's right here at the Fort Washington State Park, just outside of the Dunkin' Donuts in Flourtown. You got these pathways that lead back to their parking lot there on the creek, and this is their creek. It just got completely out of its banks for a while, and it's about 3 times larger than it usually is. And I just did a video of it. Hopefully they'll upload that again. I mean, it just swept all kinds of trees down here. This area is filled with debris. I'll just walk along, not say anything for a little while, so let you see it. Alright, that's the beginning of it. It's at least that wide. Look at this here, man. That stuff just got piled up there in a big heap by the creek. It goes around a bend there. It's a serpentine. Here's some more. It just throws all these trees up in one big pile, you know, right up the tree. It's enormous piles of branches and logs that went around straight through the serpentine here. I like to walk my dog down here usually and let my dog swim in the Wissahickon, but this area is sort of hard to reach for a dog. It's got steep banks, deep water, so no sandbars or anything, you know. It's hard to get a dog to come down here swimming and stuff here. I just thought I'd walk down here today. It looks much easier than what it is with that much water in the creek. An animal could get right in there. Probably get swept right away though. That's your path down there, actually. It's a path you walk on, you know. Look at that, man. It's all washed out. Everything got moisture, had trees thrown into it. All the paths, all the trails. My family wants to buy a house out here in White Marsh, but you know, it's something everyone should see. White Marsh is a white marsh. You get a lot of flooding in White Marsh. Trees down and wires down and roads broke up. It's a beautiful area, but they haven't completely solved the problems here yet. Like, this is a nice park area, but there's no trails that lead you down there, and the trails aren't any good down there, as you can see right now. You know, they're still working on this stuff. And they just built this a few years ago. It's a nice jogging path. It's packed ballast and sand, and they have to have some of it accessible for the handicapped, so about half of it's paved over, asphalt. And this is on the old track bed of a small railroad called the Plymouth Junction Railroad. and it extended between the main line to Bethlehem, or the Lansdale mass transit line, and the West Conshohocken yards down there where they switched into the Harrisburg main line. So this is just a spur track. They were working on cleaning this up for many years to convert it to a rail trail in this area around Montgomery County. It's going to be full of rail trails someday. Working on these nice walking paths and jogging paths out here. I got so many deer out here, it's good. You can always see deer and watch the deer and get pictures of deer here. We're right off of Cricket Road, Valley Green Road. And Cricket Road and Valley Green Road are off of Stenton Avenue, outside of Philadelphia. And Valley Green comes off of Bethlehem Pike. This is done right here. Except for the storm damage, they're going to have a crew out here. Friends of the Wissahickon maybe. They come out and fix this all up. Militia Hill State Park out that way. And Flourtown, Dunkin' Donuts that way. Wissahickon Green Trail, Green Ribbon Trail. Man, it's really all you need, you know. You go out there and do some picnicking, do some bike riding, get nice and healthy and prepared. And people, they just like walking this thing. They don't have no restrooms in it though. That's what I don't like about it. Look at this bridge here. Now, if you're going to find a restroom, where do you think you find a restroom here? Right here, right? That's what they do. People just go right down there into that area where there's a bridge for a dry creek. They take their shits down there and they take their pisses down there. And right down here where this creek bridge is here, Railroad Creek Bridge. Just walk right down the side there and do their business. That's always a sticky point out here, where they put their restrooms, you know. This is the handicap approved section of the trail. It's all, you know, blacktopped. So we're just going through this section that used to be a railroad right away up there. I don't know who's been chopping that down. It's nice and clean. A nice path up there to Valley Green Road. And descends here. There's a deer right over there. Yeah, it's right there. Beautiful deer. Two of them, I think. Yeah, there's a deer right there. They always hang out here. Beautiful. Like cat-like animals, you know. I don't have any zoom in this thing. But he's right there. There's two deers. They're used to people out here. They're used to people out here. Three deers, imagine that, man. Whole family of deers right next to the tracks. Right next to the old right of way. This is Wissahickon Creek. They come down for the water. And Militia Hill State Park is right across from here. So they come down for the water and to eat, I guess. There's a lot of deer packed in this area. And this is the trail It's all creek side right there. It's a doggy beach if you can get your dog to come down here. A lot of people can't. Doggies, they don't have no way to get down into that creek and climb back up out of it. The banks of this creek are a little steep. It's all flooded out now. And this is all underwater, as you can see. The stream is just clearing this trail. A lot of deposits along this trail, branches, trees. And some of it was cleared out. Tore up this road down here, Valley Green Road. They had to patch it up somehow. Looked like a whole section of it got ripped off, the high water. So they had a crew down there and closed the whole road off. All this silt stuff was in the creek before. This is the end of it here. The end of the trail, the Cricket Road, Cricket and Valley Green Roads. This whole creek was a raging torrent here. Wissahickon Creek. I'm just going to get my scooter out of here. So I left it right by that big stone pile there now. And I pull that out. Be better off, you know. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.